b-ball fans out there, welcome as we get set to tip off another game from the Disney Sports Network. Looks like we got a sold-out crowd here today. This key game coming to you live from the Mickey Superstar Center. The continual coverage of this game is brought to you by TSN, the Disney Sports Network. Strap yourselves in because you don't want to miss any of today's action. All right, let's watch as the teams scamper out to the court. All right, let's hit the floor and get ready for the player introductions. The TinyRockets, Huey, Dewey, Louie, the Charmer, Minnie, Marianne, Tina. Everybody's anticipating today's contest. We can't wait for this game to start. And we are officially underway in the first quarter of the game. Okay, the ref will give the ball a toss as soon as the whistle's blown. The Charmers has Marianne stops the ball. The shot was knocked away. Here's the throw into Minnie. Stops the ball. The shot was knocked away. Passes. Tossing it to Dewey. Takes it away. From Dewey, the ball goes to Tina, steals the ball, passes, Minnie with a jump shot, spectabulous! Dewey with ball in hand, going into the front court, takes a shot, way to throw it down. Inbound, going to the Charmers. Pass! Passes the ball. Slams it down. Way to throw it down. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. The ball is tossed into Louie. From Dewey, the ball goes to Dewey. With a score of the TinyRockets to the Charmer. Huey takes the easy shot. Man, they're having so much fun. I'd like to jump in there and take a bite of that action. Inbound going to the Charmer. Goes into the air. Huey starts the attack with ball in hand, going into the front court with a spot. Makes the easy shot. Dynamite shooting today. Passes the ball. Minnie has the ball and is moving up. Takes the ball. Huey with the sweet steal. Whoa! How did they catch that pass? Minnie easily taking it away. Louie, strong steal with the great steal. Triple dunk. Way to throw it down. Man, they're having so much fun. I'd like to jump in there and take a bite of that action. Inbound going to the Charmers. From way up high, Dewey snags the ball. The TinyRockets are a half dozen up. The Charmers are within striking distance. Spectabulous! Inbound going to the Charmer. Minnie takes the ball. This is fantastic. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Front by 8. Louie slams it down. Sinks it. The Charmers have lost the lead. Passes the ball. Louie with the steal, with the great steal. From Dewey, the ball goes to Huey. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Charmers. Here's the throw into Minnie with a score. Louie with the steal. Slams it down. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Charmers. Passes. Louie with the steal. Ooh, this is bad news for the Charmers. Minnie with the dunk. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Passing with a jump shot, displaying dazzling skills. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. From Dewey, ball goes to Louie. Marianne takes it away. And on a fast break. Louie with the steal. Louie takes off. Huey cuts through the D. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Charmers. Taking it, makes the easy shot. Way to throw it down. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Dude. Ooh, Dewey's shot is blocked. Okay, did you see that? Simply amazing. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. The ball. Mini! With a quick speed, with a great opportunity. Loses focus. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. The Charmers have got it. Luke takes a shot from there. He's playing great today. Pass. Get. Watch the ball away. Ooh, the ball's taking a beating out there.
Bunch of bad guys.
Watch the ball away. The shot was knocked away. With a score of the TinyRockets 31, the Charmers 15, the TinyRockets. Louis slams it down. He's playing great today. Inbound going to the Charmers. Tossing the player down low. Mini from downtown. Spectabulous! Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Seem like they've given up. The TinyRockets are one step closer to victory. Passes the ball. Passes. Goes into the air. Ewing with a fantastic steal is on a fast break. Has the fast break. Triple dunk. Connection made. Man, they're having so much fun. I'd like to jump in there and take a bite of that action. Passes the ball. Mini takes the ball. Huey with the sweet steal. Huey is not being guarded. Dude with the dunk. Okay, that was totally unbelievable. Gets repeat. Takes the shot. The Charm. Huey with the sweet steal. They are in the month of mayhem down there. From here, the ball goes to Dewey. Spectabulous! Inbound going to the Charmers. Here's the throw into Minnie. Passes it. Dewey takes the ball away. Minnie steals the ball. Minnie with makes the easy shot. Sinks it. Passed into Dewey. From Dewey, ball goes to Louis. The TinyRockets have a giant lead. The TinyRockets are increasing their lead. Nails a three. That's with the dunk is higher. Dewey takes a shot from there. Dynamite shooting today. Inbound going to the Charmers. Slams it down. Man, they're having so much fun. I'd like to jump in there and take a bite of that action. From Dewey, ball goes to Louis. The Charmers have lost the lead. Dewey makes the easy shot. Another great play. Minnie is up. Will it go in? There's the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter. The TinyRockets 55. The Charmers 27. The TinyRockets in this quarter scored 55. The second quarter is underway. The ball is tossed into Louis. From Louis, the ball goes to Dewey. From Dewey, Marianne. Great opportunity. Pass. Passes Louis with the steal. Ooh, this is Louis makes the easy shot. Another great play. Minnie! Huey steals the ball. They are in the month of mayhem down there. Head to the with the dunk. The Charmers are really struggling. Inbound Inbound going to the Charmer. Minnie has the ball and is dribbling up the court. Passes. Louie easily taken it away. Dewey takes a shot from there. The Charmers could use a little help out there. Ooh, that pass is high. Passes it. Tossing Huey with the sweet steal. Huey is moving really fast. Trick, tip, triple dunk. Yeah, with authority. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Here's the throw into Minnie. Minnie moves the ball past half court. Louie, Minnie's shot is rejected. The shot was knocked away. Here's the throw into Minnie. Passes. With the dunk. Way to throw it down. The ball is tossed into Louie. From Louie. Dewey slams it down. Is on fire. Minnie has the ball. Louie starts the attack. Minnie steals the ball. Huey looks like they had it. Slams it down. Yeah, with authority. The ball is tossed into Louie. The Charmers really having a tough time. Minnie steals the ball. Way to hold the ball. Louie with the steal. Louie takes off. Dewey makes the easy shot. The TinyRockets are lighting up the court. Here's the throw into Minnie. Minnie races the ball up court. Dewey takes the ball away. Way to hold the ball. Dina from Louie. The ball goes to Huey. Louie makes the easy shot. The TinyRockets are lighting up the court. Minnie has the ball. Louie with the steal. Louie has a chance. From Louie, the ball goes to Huey. Dewey slams it down.
It's simply amazing.
Minnie with ball in hand going into the front court. Louie. Minnie slams it down. Can only be described as a star. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Triple dunk. That dunk was nuts. Huey is stunning the bench. Minnie dribbles the ball up. Louie takes it away. Makes the easy shot. The TinyRockets are lighting up the court. Inbound going to the Charmers. Gets rid of it. Passes. Huey with the sweet steal. Way to hold the ball. Minnie, the Charmers are really struggling. Dribbles the ball up the court. Huey slams it down. Yeah, with authority. Passed into Dewey. From Dewey, the ball goes to Huey. Takes a shot from there. The Charmers could use a little help out there. Here's the throw into Minnie. Minnie takes the ball up the front court. The Tiny dashes in lightning quick. Louie with the steal. Louie has a chip. Marianne, the sweet steal. Minnie's shot is rejected. Perfect timing. Go! Slams it down. Is on fire. Dewey has the ball. Louie slams it down. The TinyRockets are lighting up the court. Inbound going to the Charmers. Passes. Louie with the steal. Takes a shot from there. The TinyRockets have a huge lead. The Charmers have lost the lead. The Charmers can use a little help. Minnie takes it with a layup. Perfect. Passed into Dewey. Dewey has the ball and is moving up the court. Makes the easy shot. Is stunning the net. Inbound going going to the Charmers. A long pass. Passes. Pass. Penny. Chewy. The sweet steal. Triple dunk. You're jamming, baby. The TinyRockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Charmers. Mini gets ready to take the shot. Never loses focus. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Makes the easy shot. Is playing great today. Here's the throw into Mini. Passes it. Louie with the steal. Louie slams it down with a reverse dunk. Inbound going to the Charmers. Here's the throw into Mini. Mini with a jump shot. This is fantastic. Passed into Dewey. From Dewey, ball goes to takes it away. He's easily losing Louie. Fantastic ball control. Passed into Dewey. From Dewey, the ball goes to Ewing. It's fantastic. Pass easily takes the ball. It's fantastic. Huey with ball in hand going into the front court. Dewey. Minnie steals the ball. Back. Louie with the steal. From Louie, the ball goes to Dewey. From Louie, the ball goes to you. Minnie steals the ball. Way to hold. Minnie takes a jump shot. Huey has the ball. Takes a shot. The Charmers could use a little help out there. Inbound going to the Charmers. Pass Marianne with a jump shot. Fantastic ball control. Inbound going to the TinyRockets. Ball is tossed into Louie. Make the shot. There's the second quarter coming to an end. The TinyRockets 114. The Charmers 53. The TinyRockets in this quarter scored 59.